all the time we've been not live? Or did we get kicked off?
No, I don't know. I haven't. You guys.
This is...
We were 6 minutes into our show.
We have been performing...
Before Robbie realized that whatever the button that she thought she had clicked did not click.
Wow.
All of you 15 people waiting,
wow.
I apologize.
That is a real commitment.
I made Matthew work so hard.
I've been doing yoga. I've been doing jumping jacks.
Now we're going to have to do an accelerated version of the first 6 minutes.
We have been questioning Robbie's leadership, which seems to be very prescient.
I feel like yes, you should have questioned my leadership.
I am sorry,
I'm
you
doing
guys.
A poor job
today. 3 people have quit in disgust since learning that we thought, the numbers are just plummeting. The people are unhappy.
It's okay. Right. We're going to recover. We're going to
go real fast through the next, you guys. All right. Agenda.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to save everyone 5 minutes of complaining about Robbie's leadership.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Although that's really...
You guys missed all of this stuff where I confessed to being a poor leader and a little bit of a... Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a little bit of a chip chargy charge. All right, here we go. That's what... That's
the official term for
Yeah, here we go.
Chip chargy charge.
All right, here we go. Theme song calisthenics. All right, I've been asked to do some jumping jacks.
Matthew is going to do these things because I have to be in charge of the music.
It's hard to do jumping jacks.
It's hard to do jumping jacks and play the music.
Here we go. Are you ready?
Wait. I didn't officially tell them what we were doing the jumping jacks to. Jumping jacks to a theme song accompaniment. And I wasn't sure how to spell accompaniment, so I sort of scribbled it a little. All right, you ready?
Yes.
Everybody in jumping jack position, please.
Yes.
The Robbie and Matthew Show.
Good work, Matthew.
All right, move on, quick. We got to catch up. We got to make up the lost time.
Tree pose for Matthew's fan club song. All right, you guys know what the tree pose is? There it is. Matthew's doing it, and because Matthew's song is so
Hurry up,
slow
Robbie.
And gentle,
get started,
and quiet,
go.
Good.
I can't stand like.
I'm in Matthew's fan club.
You did a good job, but you were not straight like a tree. You were.
Have you ever seen a tree bent in the wind? You are the wind that is bending my tree, Robbie Bear. What's next on the agenda, please? If you're going to be subjected to something else, punching to Robbie's fan club song. Who am I supposed to punch? I don't want to punch you. I think we should clarify that it's air punching. Don't go punching your partners.
Oh.
Don't go punching your parents, your puppies.
No, I meant like Rocky punches.
That's called air punching, Robbie. Air punching. Air punches, friends. Let me clarify. Air punch.
Air punches to Robbie's theme song.
All right, here we go.
Robbie is cooler. Robbie is cuter. And Robbie's just better than Matthew.
Well done, everyone. Thank you, everyone.
Do a little real eye punch in there at the end.
I feel like we got a little exercise in there. If you guys didn't know what calisthenics are, it's an old-fashioned... Isn't it an old-fashioned word?
Things that make you sweat.
Things that make you sweat.
Like either sitting by a volcano or doing jumping jacks. What's next? Drink water. Whew. Oh, I see. Now we have bullets. We have sub-items in the agenda.
Oh.
Robbie's getting even more. We had
bullets for the theme song. Right. Well, because I started writing them all out over and over again.
Quick. We gotta make up for lost time.
Kampai.
You know what I discovered right before this show began? Carrot cake is best when it's been refrigerated overnight and the icing is nice and thick. And the ratio of cake to icing is about 2 to 1. So that it's 1/3 icing and 2/3 cake, and the cake is nice and moist, and it's cold right from the fridge. That's what I discovered just before.
A good thing to discover.
I was just trying to riff while you were drinking super slow, Robbie. What's next? Explain today's book and lift it up. And records it broke on the other side of the pond. Well, there's a lot to unpack in that statement.
There's a lot to unpack.
Yeah.
The book that we are reading today is Rosie and the Bees.
Rosie and the Bees, published by Bobbledy Books several years ago.
What did I do with it?
I don't know, Robbie.
Okay, we have to find it.
Okay, is that my job?
Oh, there it is. It's in the. I took a picture this morning. Right there.
Okay.
Okay, so Rosie and the Bees. It broke some records. You know what that means. The other side of the pond is a way of referring to the other side of the Atlantic Ocean.
Where the Shanks live. Where William and Thomas and Jane live is the other side of the pond. The great nation of England on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean. It's not really a pond. Yeah.
So Maya Blackie, shown here.
There you go.
Wrote this story as part of the Bobbledy Books subscription service.
And what distinction did young Maya gain by virtue?
I'm going to show you.
I see.
I'm going to show you.
All right, I don't want to get to the... Yes.
Here we are. Maya she makes history books. Not meaning that she makes history books about history.
What?
It means she got into the history books, the tomes of history, announcing the world's greatest achievements. She was the youngest published Scottish author.
Can you believe it?
So she was written up in the Kilmarnock Standard.
Right?
And in the Herald News.
I mean, this was a
It was a big deal.
It was a big deal.
Yes.
We were delighted. We were honored to be the publishers.
Here's a lovely picture of Maya.
Yes, she was quite...
With her Nan's dog.
I can't remember the dog's name. It's a wonderful name.
It looks like your dog, Ebony.
It does look like my dog, Ebony. We had quite a vigorous exchange with her aunt, who was the person, or maybe her grandmother. I don't know.
I think
somebody.
it was her grandmother. Helped her get the book. Get the newspapers to pay attention.
Handled
to this
all of her publicity.
Great achievement.
Her rising stardom in the great nation of Scotland, which is across the pond. There you go.
There you go. I thought that was quite wonderful.
Yeah.
And we are glad that, we actually got lots of submissions to that contest. And a lot of really, really, really great stories.
And in the back of every book, we put a little piece of artwork from some of our other favorite books.
Yes.
So we'll show you that at the end.
Yes.
All right. What do we have here, Robbie?
Now I have to get my cursor back up to the right screen.
Okay.
Now.
Here we are. Yes, please, proceed. We're going to read Rosie and the Bees. Once again, the writer of the agenda has not specified... Once again,
I wasn't sure which of us would be more tired.
I think that I was so tired by the calisthenics that you did not participate in, that I nominate you to read Rosie and the Bees. Okay?
I'm feeling quite...
I actually had to do it twice, because I had to do it once on the pre-show that we didn't show, then I had to do it again on the show that we showed. So,
Sorry.
All right.
Sorry, everyone.
I don't know that she is.
Bad button
Feels
pushing.
pretty deliberate to me.
Here we go.
Rosie and the Bees!
I wonder, if you guys don't need us down here, we can just disappear for this part. Right?
I like to see us.
Matthew likes to see us.
I do, but you know what? Somebody yesterday, Slim, was like, get Matthew out of there. I don't want to look at him. Okay.
You don't need to see us.
Rosie and the Bees.
Rosie and the Bees.
This makes it easier for me to take a short nap while Rosie and the Bees is
right.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, there's a lot of words here, friends.
At the beginning.
All right.
Just before breakfast, the doorbell rang. When Maya opened the door, her best friend Lily was standing there with a piggy bank that was buzzing.
Can I be the piggy bank?
Sure. Hello, said Lily. I just wanted to let you know that we have a big problem and that it's going to be a bad day. You guys, I want you to appreciate that I am not going to do Scottish accents here in spite
I wish you
of
would.
my temptation.
I think Scottish accents is my favorite accents. All right, go ahead.
All right.
Yes. I appreciate how straightforward Lily was.
She just jumped right to the point.
Like, there's no beating around the bush.
Yes.
There's a problem, and the day's going to be bad.
All right.
I wish that other authors were that thoughtful. Go ahead.
Oh, said Maya. Can you be a little more specific?
Nice work! I love it! Good job, Robbie!
Certainly, said Lily. Let me show you.
That's pretty good.
Thanks.
All right.
With that, Lily took out a hammer and broke open the piggy bank. Inside was a swarm of angry bees. Oh my, said Maya. It really is going to be a very bad day. Rosie saw a bee on the tap. She pushed it with her nose. The water turned on.
Bzzz.
Those bees were not
Run!
paying attention.
Help!
Run! Maya and Lily hid. Stop it, doggy. That, I think, is a bee talking.
Oh, so it's my job?
Yes.
Stop it, doggy!
The bees did a loop-de-loop, just like a plane. The bees landed on Granny's knickers.
I'm warning you, doggy! Oh my gosh, look. Granny's knickers. I love it.
So originally,
yeah,
this was a cloud with lightning, and she turned it into a top of a tree.
Into a tree. Good work. Good work, Maya.
Granny is not going to be happy. What can we do? Rosie was having her own problems. That wicked little bee. I think we should cut down the tree. Then the bees will fly away. Lily had always wanted to cut down a tree. No, Lily, there are baby birds in the tree. Papa came out of his shed. The bees are looking for a home. I will make one. Papa stood on an old tire to catch the bees.
Oh, and note the Scottish spelling of tire.
Yes,
I like
Tyre.
Yeah.
The bees went to live in Granny's sunflower garden. Wow! Hurrah!
Where are you going, doggy?
I wish we could fly just like the bees. I could fix that too. And Papa did. The end.
Whee!
So everyone is swinging on the tree. And let's read about Maya.
I love Maya's story.
Isn't that wonderful?
love Maya's story. Maya
Okay.
was 6 years old when she wrote and illustrated this.
So now, Slim wants to know. So that girl made that book. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Yes. So basically what happened was we sent her an empty version. Where's our... I got to go find that real quick. Explain what the...
Well, basically, we sent a book that was almost blank. It had the first sentence. This was, I don't know if... I think she changed everything, Robbie.
Everything. This is
So,
the story of the piggy bank.
Just bring one of the shell books. So we sent a book that looked like this, that we gave a sort of incomplete title to. It was like Mad Libs. We called it The Blank Adventures of the Blank Piggy Bank.
Right.
And then Robbie created some illustrations that she scattered throughout the book that were meant to be prompts.
The first part of the story was like little Mad Libs where you can fill in the blanks. This was just to get you started. And then we had little pictures and some little word prompts and pictures on each page. Now...
So look here. So you just saw that piggy bank, and look what Maya did. Oh, where is it? Oh. Look what Maya did with the piggy bank. There you go.
There's the piggy bank.
So she drew a drawing around it.
Right.
And the thing that Robbie did, you guys, see that big buzz with the B and the U and the Z and alternating black and yellow? Robbie, as a graphic designer, went back after and added some design elements to this. So we took Maya's drawings, and she created a book around them.
And so on certain pages, like for instance, that page, I added the green background.
But this is what graphic designers do, right? Authors and illustrators usually aren't the graphic designers for her book. So we just were Maya's publishing company.
Right.
We took her language, her manuscript, and we took her art, her illustrations, and Robbie helped to make it into a book that looked like a professional
here,
book.
the voice bubble, she had hand-drawn a voice bubble, and I changed it so that it was type. Yeah. And then she did cool things like this, like she changed the cloud and lightning into a tree.
This was really hard. We got several really excellent books
we got some
every
really
year.
good ones.
And Robbie and I would have a really hard time trying to pick who the winner should be.
Trying to decide who was going to be the winner.
But we were just so charmed by this story.
Yes.
Yes. All right, what's next?
Now.
Yes. What does it say? Direct everyone to Fun Stuff Lift Up, where they can download a short version of the book prompts.
All right. So, you guys, on our new Fun Stuff page, I just want you to know that I basically took sort of a shortened version of this, because this is actually quite long. Mm-hmm. I don't know that your parents would want to print out the whole thing and have you fill it out. But there's a shortened...
Robbie's just underestimating your parents left and right there.
I'm just saying, it's a lot to print out.
Yeah.
So there is a shortened version on our
website.
It's
called a website. RobbieandMatthew.com, in case you've forgotten our URL, Robbie.
I'm going to put the
direct bit.ly link?
The direct bit.ly link into the comments here so that you can...
So you guys can go, you can download this, you can print it out, you can make your own book, you can have the gratification of being perhaps the youngest person in your own home, if not the nation of Scotland, unless you are from the nation of Scotland, and you happen to be less than 6 years old.
So,
in which case you still have the opportunity to oust Maya from her spot as being the youngest Scottish author.
Well... It's the youngest published Scottish author.
Correct.
So you would have to have us publish your book for you.
Or someone else, yes.
Which we could do.
All right, remind everyone, Lift, about the theme of the week, robots, threats if necessary. Yesterday, Robbie gave you the assignment of doing some research about robots. It wasn't on this program, but the next program.
That will be in next program's agenda.
That Robbie offered some threats. Now, if anyone has provided any research, anecdotes, stories, pictures, videos about robots, I fully expect when I scroll through the comments right now, I will find a trove. Let's see.
Well, in the meantime,
yes,
Robbie did a little bit of research about robots, and I learned a few things. Okay, well, that's the last thing on the agenda is one of the things that I learned.
One thing I want to say, Slim, you wish Slim was your real name. Legal action can be taken.
Yes.
You just need to convince your parents that it's worth
You just need to be able to go to a
it.
courthouse, I think.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah. Everyone was getting impatient with us not showing up because I hadn't pushed the button.
You guys, Robbie is the one to blame.
That
Please
was my fault.
direct. If you're a member of the Robbie fan club and you want to change your mind, this is the right time.
That is true.
All right, I got a joke for you, Robbie.
Okay.
What do you call a bear with no teeth?
Oh, useless.
A gummy bear.
Oh, that was good.
I would eat that sucker.
That was good.
So far, no robots. No robots. Robbie did not inspire anyone to...
You guys, you have 3 more days to give me some robot information. Some good, interesting robot information. And I want it because I started doing... Yes.
There are 15 people waiting, yet only 4 likes. Like this video now, says
now
Slim.
we have 6 likes, so thank
Slim,
you, Slim, for
I
doing
like
your job.
the way you
You're
operate.
our superhero marketer.
Don't forget to subscribe, says one of the E's. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. How Robbie and Matthew stay cool? Oh, yeah. How do Robbie and Matthew stay cool? It's a joke. How do Robbie and Matthew stay cool?
They obviously don't.
They
Matthew
have lots.
Just prove that they didn't.
They have lots of fans. Yes! Woohoo! Nice.
Very good.
All right. C Puppy's here before L Puppy. We got some bragging going on. Good job, Drew, for making some good theme songs.
I've been trying to tell you guys stuff about robots, but Matthew is
Matthew,
too interested
did you eat the whole? Did you eat the whole chocolate cake that Robbie made? The one you said looked gross? I did not. I never said it looked gross. Did I? I don't think I did. Maybe I did.
Ate a lot of that.
It was
chocolate
delicious.
cake.
I received 2 big packages from Robbie and Matthew books today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yay! We sent you some books because we love you and we appreciate your efforts to connect children with books. Good for you. So basically, you guys, nobody gave Robbie any robot stuff.
Well, you know what? I did ask that you email the robot stuff to me by the end of the week.
All right,
so
fair enough.
I'm going to give you a little time.
You have left Robbie a broken shell of a woman.
No, you haven't, because Robbie did a little bit of her own research.
All right, let's see. What do you have?
Okay, so what I learned
we still have plenty of time. Plenty of time. We have 7 minutes. Oh, do you want to...
This could go on forever, you guys. The amount of interesting stuff I found in my research. You will be dazzled, okay?
I'm just going to be quiet.
Yes. Okay, so first off, I learned that there is something that is called... And I wanted to see like what the very first robot that was ever made.
I can't wait for you to see what's down here.
I know. You're going to, Matthew, when you hear about this, you're going to be delighted.
I can't wait.
Please wait. And the longer that this takes, it's all entirely your fault. I'm just saying.
Can I put...
This is actually, we are now reliving the 6 minutes that we wasted at the beginning of the show talking about what a terrible leader I am. A terrible person to have in charge. I'm a great leader. Yeah. I'm not putting it up yet because I have some explaining to do. Okay, so I did some research on what the first robot might be. And what I found was a lot of information about automatons. And I was like, well, isn't an automaton a robot? Because that's just an old-fashioned name for a robot. And it turns out that so I had to look up the difference between a robot and an automaton. An automaton is like all automatons are robots, but not all robots are automatons. So, or maybe it's the other way around. Anyway, automatons have a specific thing that they are programmed to do. So it can only do that one thing, but it is a mechanical thing that the person does not do for it. Okay? A robot can be programmed to do multiple varieties of things, and it can learn to do different things. So that's the difference between a robot and an automaton. So one of the most famous automatons in the history of robots.
Reveal interesting robot-related facts. Volkanzen's
duck.
Volkanzen's
So
duck.
there was a French guy in, I think, the 1800s. I'm not sure. You're going to have to look it up.
I don't think anyone's going to challenge
you. Who invented a duck.
Okay.
That I'm going to show you.
Okay, I'm ready.
That
was
a mechanical duck.
It's so cool.
It was a mechanical duck, and what he made it do was he made it so that it could nibble food out of your hand. It went down into its belly, and then it would poop out duck poop.
The first robot pooped?
Yes. It would digest the food and poop. But
what?
It was a trick.
Oh.
He actually didn't... Everybody was impressed that it was repeating a function, like an organic function.
Yeah.
But he didn't actually do that. He did make it so that it ate out of your hand.
Was it different food that came out the other end?
It was different food that came out the other end.
Because it was too hard to make it pass through? Okay.
Yes. So, when I was learning about this, which I thought was hilarious and fascinating, it turns out that he built one and everybody was amazed by it. It was in a museum. The museum burnt down.
Oh.
So it is lost to time.
Oh, bummer.
But here's the next... Oops, where's the next amazing thing? Where's the next amazing thing? Okay, you guys. This just goes to show what... I don't know. I don't know if this is a good thing to show to you or not.
Oh.
But here we go.
Sounds like Robbie's going to do it anyway.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here's the thing.
What are we showing? What are we showing?
There has become somebody who wanted to redo the duck, but there's a new automaton.
Okay.
Wim Delvoye.
Okay.
Made the Super Cloaca, and the Super Cloaca basically is a machine that you put food in, and it pumps poop out the other end.
Like real poop?
Like real poop.
Why?
That smells like poop.
Why?
And is as much.
Why?
This is an artist. It is an art project.
Okay.
Which just goes to show.
Are we gonna have to look at poop?
No, I'm just telling you.
All right.
So as part of the museum exhibit, you guys. Mm-hmm. So this is one of the things that I love and hate about fine art.
Okay.
Is that you can do crazy kooky things like this, and people will gather around. And they took it very seriously. Look, they mashed it. They put all these different foods together, and then they prepared it beautifully, as the Italians do. And then they put it. This is the giant machine that is producing the poop. So instead of just...
Is it turning that food into poop?
It is turning... Yes, look. So here's the tanks. They chop everything up. They make these beautiful things, and then they start putting it into the feeder tubes. Mm-hmm. Right?
And this is art?
This is art, you guys. What's
the meaning of the art?
The meaning of the art is at the other end, when it poops out, the poop, here it's making the poop, it's like steaming it and doing all these processes. You have to steam poop?
Do I steam my poop?
Well, your stomach is doing all kinds of crazy stuff to the poop.
So what's the
point? To make it poop. So it comes out the other end.
Boy, that little girl's so lucky she's in the front line of the poop.
The front line of the poop. She's like, where's the...
Oh!
There's a giant loaf of poop. And what they do is, they would package the poop, you guys.
Who would package the poop?
The artist packages the poop and sells it as a piece of art. And all of the ones that he's ever done have sold out.
Well, interesting. The world is an interesting place. I prefer the duck that seems to poop than the machine that actually does. But hey.
But that is an automaton that has been made in the wake of the duck. Now, the next thing that I learned.
Yes.
Which I thought was fascinating.
Yes, you have 1 minute to share your thoughts.
It's very quick.
What is it?
So, you guys might not have ever heard of this.
Okay.
But the phrase, if it looks like a duck, if it walks like a duck, it is a duck.
Then it's probably a duck, yeah.
That phrase came from the original automaton. Look, it was 1738.
1738?
It's from that. It's originally from this automaton that the guy made. This is a remake of it.
Oh wow, it's beautiful.
But I would like to point out that this article is from the Mirror, which is not 100% a reliable source. It is a bit of a tabloid. So I'm not sure if they did proper research or not.
Is this something that this feels like? I feel like they lie about like Brad Pitt, but when it comes to mechanical ducks, they're probably going to be more honest.
Maybe
that's just
this is not super clickbait.
Okay,
but I clicked it because
Robbie is a curious creature who wants to understand more about her world and the history of her world and about art. People can't see us. What? I hope you can see us. Friends, it's time for you to no longer see us because we're going to jump into the real McCoy's party now. Yes?
Okay. Ella emailed hers.
I didn't get it. I looked. I did, so maybe you sent it to Robbie.
Info@RobbieandMatthew.com or Robbie@RobbieandMatthew.com.
I just checked Ella, and I did not, Principal Ella, get anything from you.
Drink oil?
Robots drink oil. That is Raiden's research.
That's good.
Yes, thank you, Raiden. Good job.
Good work.
You're correct. Goodbye, friends. I'm going to go get more water while Robbie ends the show. See you guys in a little bit.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, guys. I hope you were as fascinated about the poop machine as I was. And the duck machine. The duck poop machine. All right. We're going over to the other one. Come over, and we'll see you there.